How is everyone doing, yo? It is Thursday, 27th of March, and we may actually have some pretty decent setups. And to be honest, some of those setups are already running in nice profit. I did get some entries earlier this morning, but I usually do the live sessions at exactly the same time every week. So that is the case today as well. So we're gonna go over gold, euro dollar, pound dollar, euro yen, and pound yen, obviously, and we're gonna have a look at what could we potentially, find as an entry. I'm already looking at gold; it's ripping through to the upside. I feel like even more momentum is gonna come in later throughout the day. Okay, I think we're live. We're good to go. So let me just drop a very quick message on our free Telegram. If you guys haven't joined the free Telegram, make sure to do so. There's links in the description below this video or below the stream if you're watching live. But you're gonna get notified every time I do one of those live sessions, and not only that, but also every time we run a promotion or um, a giveaway or something like this, every time we release a course. For those of you who have been following our channel for a while, you guys know that we not only have paid courses, we also do free courses as well for those of you who want to learn but are still not sure whether you want to do this in the future. So that's why there's no need to pay up front. You can do a couple of courses, see what it's all about, and if you're still interested, you can then proceed with, let's say, the mentorship program. But anyways, like I said, join the free Telegram channel. Make sure to subscribe to this channel as well here on YouTube, so you don't miss out any of those live sessions. If you guys have been following the live sessions for a while, you know we did have some great opportunities in the past few weeks, which I did kind of give away before the move happened. So I know some of you managed to take advantage of those opportunities and, made some money on your live accounts. Okay, so let me drop a quick message on Twitter as well, or X, if we have to be up to date, of course. So here we go. Oh, good to go. In fact, I'm gonna give it a couple of more minutes so more people can, potentially join. But yeah. So let me see what we've got. So I'm bullish on pretty much everything that I have on my watch list. I'm bullish on euro dollar. I'm bullish on pound dollar. I do like pound dollar as well. If we look at the 15-minute time frame, even the 5-minute chart, you can see that we did kind of take out this previous low, and then we had a nice momentum candle. So I would expect for price to continue higher. All right. Same thing with euro dollar, even though we are technically still bearish. The same thing here on pound dollar as well, but the thing is, I'm kind of looking for those reversals already. Okay, so we did test the previous lows right here from 10th of March, from about a couple of weeks ago, revisited those same levels again, and it looks like this 4-hour candle I would consider as a strong signal. Obviously, if you want to be more conservative, then you have to wait for price to break above previous structure, or to create a higher low, and then to break above, let's say, this previous high. All right, or we may see a breakout of here as well. It really depends on your risk appetite and what kind of strategy you're using, but if you are looking for more aggressive entries, I would consider current price levels as potential entries as well. Now gold is where the entry was earlier. And by the way, again, I sent a video with updates on my full watch list up here, including gold, all the instruments that I'm watching right now, but also other instruments as well. And the video was sent about 2 hours ago in the premium Telegram channel. So we already told people that we are looking for a pullback and a potential continuation to the upside here on gold, not just on gold, but on other instruments as well. And look at that, we're already moving what, like nearly $10, right around $10 to the upside. So that's a pretty decent move. Anyone who managed to catch this move has already made some profit, and they can now decide whether they want to, stay in that trade or maybe even close profits. Now, have a look at this. We have, let me just zoom out. We have that breakout. We have that pullback. Okay. Price tested the 38.2 level from the Fibonacci expansion, not the expansion, the retracement, and then we had another move to the upside. You then drop down to a 5-minute time frame, and what else do you have? You have break of structure right here, price with a pullback, retest of the level where we broke above, okay? Also, this previous structure, retest, a nice candle as well. This is a good signal candle, and then we have another move towards the upside, all right? So overall, I'm expecting to see that continuation even further. We then have euro yen and pound yen as well, where, as long as euro dollar and pound dollar are moving up, then we're most likely going to see the yen cross pairs doing the same. It doesn't look as good though, but if you look at the 15-minute time frame, obviously we took out this previous low, tested this area down here. Okay, you can see that this area has been tested multiple times before. We then have a move towards the upside. We have a higher high. Okay, it looks like we're forming up higher lows as well, but the thing is, every time price pushes to the downside, you can see it quickly goes back in the opposite direction. So that shows me there's not enough strength for continuation lower, and that probably means we're actually going to move up higher. Okay, and obviously exactly the same thing on pound yen. In fact, pound yen is performing even better. You can see this nice breakout here, then price tried to push down, and then the market quickly restored all those losses. So overall, I feel like we're probably going to continue higher on the yen cross pairs as well. So I'm pretty much bullish on all the instruments that you see here on my watch list. Gold did very, very well with the retest of the level around the 38.2 or 3028 level right here. Nice push off of that level. I can already see some people joining in. You guys let me know if you currently have any trades, if you're looking at any potential setups on those instruments, euro dollar, pound dollar, the yen cross pairs, and obviously gold as well. I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I trade pound dollar and not that much gold, but in the past couple of months it's mainly been gold. I mean, it's literally just have a look at this trend. You definitely know what to do, right? You know that you need to buy and not look for sales, and so it makes it a little bit more easier for us as the traders to make the right decision. And nothing has changed. All right, we kind of slowed down here. We traded sideways for a bit, but I feel like we're about to continue higher again. So still looking to buy in this market. Check out a 5-minute time frame on euro dollar as well. Would be ideal if this 5-minute candle closes as a bullish one. Now, whenever you see candles like this type of candlestick formation, and if price starts pushing to the upside, the next time it comes back into that same area, you're most likely going to see another momentum move. All right. So say for example, if you don't want to enter at current price levels, just wait for price to push higher, and on the retracement, once it comes to test this area, it may, drop a little bit lower, not right in the beginning of the area, but right around here. Then you're most likely going to see the next momentum, bullish momentum, of course. Now, this is not a trade signal. Don't take this as a trade signal. I'm just saying what is my thinking process. Yo, everyone, drop a quick message. Let me know if you can hear me well, if we're not lagging and the stream is running smoothly. See, there's already a few of you. So drop a quick message in the comment section and let me know if everything is running good. And for those of you who have not joined the free Telegram channel, make sure to do so. Here it is. I'm just gonna drop a quick link in the chat box. It's completely free. So like I said earlier, and like I said in the premium Telegram channel 2 hours ago, we're technically still bearish. So anyone who's looking to enter at current price levels, this is considered quite risky. All right, even if you place your stop loss down here, like I said, we are still bearish. Okay, we haven't seen a shift in structure, which means higher highs and higher lows. In fact, we see exactly the opposite. So be careful with this one. Same thing with pound dollar, obviously, as well. And gold is the only one that confirms a bullish move. So let's check out pound dollar. Don't forget to drop a like on that stream as well. I guess it helps the channel. Nice bullish momentum on gold. And we have some high impact news today as well. So let me check this out. Yep, that's GDP for the US dollar. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see some sharp moves. Maybe short term, uh, but the gross domestic product will affect price action here on the US dollar pairs. So pretty much the majors, including euro dollar, pound dollar, probably even gold as well. That's a nice 15-minute candle, long rejection wick to the downside, right? Before that, we also got this break of structure right here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this morning, well, earlier this morning, we did have a pretty decent setup here on gold, and not only that, but also the yen cross pairs in the majors. Now, I didn't get any entries on the majors, but as long as the gold keeps pushing up, that's gonna be awesome. Now, I'm curious to see whether we're going to have enough strength to actually push past this previous high, or is there going to be a retracement before a breakout. Ideally, I want to see that momentum continuing. Just have a look at the 15-minute time frame on euro dollar. Well, it looks slightly different because I'm not trading with ACAP. I'm using another broker, but I can already see some rejection happening right here. Now remember, just because I'm commenting on those setups, again, I just want you to keep in mind that we're technically still bearish. All right. So I am expecting to see that reversal around current price levels, but this is not an entry signal. I'm not trying you to tell. I'm not trying to tell you to open a trade or anything like this. All right. Right. Strong continuation on the yen cross pairs as well. I do like Thursday morning this week. Today is looking pretty decent. Usually we don't have that much of a movement in the beginning of the session, but I can't lie, it's looking pretty decent. Do you guys have any trades? Anybody watching? Even if you are trading different pairs than mine, let me know. Hi Balaji. Gold a basic. Pound Canadian, I can imagine it's probably moving up. We checked it out last session, I believe. So like I said, bullish continuation it is. So I guess you managed to get a nice entry. Let me actually add it to. I should probably leave it on my watch list, right? I know. I had to, add it to my watch list a couple of times already. Let me find uh, this one. Nice one. What is your entry level in pound Canadian? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, looking at the 30-minute on gold here, looks like at least for now we're rejecting this level. So by the way, if any one of you guys have entries anywhere down here and you see a strong rejection up here signaling a potential pullback, I would say move your stops to break even. And if you get taken out but then get another confirmation for an entry, we're going to be looking for another entry. This is the way I do it whenever I'm trading the lower time frames. So I've already got my stop loss at break even. If I get taken out, then I prefer to look for another entry. Because if you've made over 1-to-1, it doesn't make any sense. Let's say you're risking $100, you're already $100 in profit. You know, if you get taken out at a full stop loss, you're basically losing $200, right? You're not only losing the risk um, of whenever you open your trade. So this is the way I do it, especially when I'm trading the lower time frames. You know, if I'm trading the 4 hour chart, I may leave that trade open because sometimes, you know, the market will come down to take out the most recent low once again before it continues to the upside. Now, when I'm trading on the higher time frames, I will usually have a conservative stop loss, which means I can allow the market to do what it wants to do before it goes in my direction. But if let's say I've made my entry right here on the 15-minute chart or the 5-minute time frame, I would usually put my stop loss down here. I would use a very aggressive stop loss. So, you know, that's why I would move my stops to break even as soon as I can. And if I get taken out, I just look for another entry. This is the way I do it. And that's also relevant for pound Canadian. What do you say? 1.8391. Let's check it out. 1.8392 pretty much. 83.91 right here. Oh, that's decent. Yeah, same thing for pound Canadian. Just keep in mind that we are still bearish if you look at the 1 hour time frame. So won't be surprised, even though I'm also expecting to see that continuation higher, you know, we may just see price continuing lower instead. So again, if you have your entry right around here, if price comes all the way down here, I personally would exit my trade and then look for another entry. No, I'm not gonna lie. The 30-minute time frame here on gold, it looks like we're gonna have a pullback, which means we're probably gonna break below this current 30-minute candle. Um, I wanted to see a nice bullish candle closing up here. You know, you see, we were pushing up. We had a nice bullish candle, and by the time that 15-minute candle closed as a bearish candle down here. So we may still see that reversal, but this is usually not a good sign. So if I did have an entry, I would close my trade on the close of this bearish candle and just wait for another confirmation, you know. Same thing here on euro dollar. Really wanted to see price breaking above this structure of 15-minute candles. As you can see, we've been pretty much trading sideways. So I'm thinking if we manage to break and close above that structure, that probably means we're going to see that continuation higher. But this is not what we have so far. Instead of that, as you can see, price is still pushing bearish. However, we haven't broken below this structure, so there's still potential for an upside move. And this is euro dollar and pound dollar. Looking at gold, here is the 30-minute candle, pretty much an indecision candle. Not that much momentum as the previous one, but I won't be surprised if we move up without any retracement, just because there's a lot of bullish pressure in gold. So I feel like we're going to see that continuation higher, right? Okay. Yep, we're already seeing some retracement here on gold. You see, I like what I see here on the majors. Now check out euro dollar, for example. This is the 15-minute time frame. So if you drop down to a lower time frame, it's probably going to be easier to see. But have a look at this rejection. Every time price tries to push down and break below this structure, it can't manage to do that. Instead of that, gives us those rejection wicks. Now, it is still risky to enter a long trade because overall, we're still bearish. But if, let's say, you're looking at a bullish market and this is just a retracement, this is what you basically use for your entries. All right, this type of signal. And have a look at pound dollar. Same thing again. We had some rejection and now we're pushing up. So let's see how this 15-minute candle will close. If it closes a nice bullish candle without a long wick to the upside, but just a full body candle, we can then wait for a little bit of a retracement and then a continuation to the upside. All right. And when I'm saying retracement, I'm saying a pullback within that 15-minute candle. Okay. But let's see. First, we have to see how far it's gonna go. Is it gonna close as a nice bullish candle? And when I'm saying no rejection wick to the upside, have a look at this 15-minute candle. This is a pretty decent one. Yes, there is a bit of a wick to the upside, but that's absolutely fine. What we don't want to see is something like this. Okay. And now because of that, have a look at pound yen and euro yen. Here is pound yen. Just check out the 5-minute time frame. Here is euro yen as well. Right. So I feel like gold is about to reverse and go back to the upside again. But we'll see how it's gonna go. Euro dollar and pound dollar looking good though. So I'm gonna watch the levels. Let me switch over to gold. So right around here, 3033. All right, it's not an exact level, but this is where we may see that reversal. And by looking at the 5-minute time frame, let's have a look at the next couple of candles and see what price wants to do. Because if we basically get that rejection here and then we get another 5-minute candle closing like this, so we would basically have that 3-pin pattern formation. All right, and that's a pretty strong signal. In this case, that would be a pretty strong buy signal. Okay, and by the way, 3033, all right, so slightly lower than this current candle. Why? Well, obviously we have this previous structure, and if I also drag another fib from down here to up here, we've got the 38.2 at 3033. All right, so this is a pretty strong level where we may see the market going back to the upside. And if I get that reversal, I'm probably going to look for an entry here. Now, again, I want you to have a look at this setup right before that last bullish impulse. This setup right here, from down here to this candle around the 3033 level. You see, we had this impulse, then we had a pullback, we had a nice rejection candle, and we had another impulse. So I feel like we may get exactly the same setup, but this time with this move starting from here down around 3029 roughly up to around 3038. All right, and we may be looking at the same setup forming up right now as we speak. So where did price pull back to? 3033.80, 83. Well, that's a valid setup because we technically have that break and retest here. So watch out for potential move towards the upside now. I'm gonna go back to the 5-minute time frame just to all right, have a look at euro dollar. Just check this out. Some nice momentum coming in right after that pullback. Obviously, the same thing with pound dollar. Here is pound yen, euro yen. Sorry, I'm just trying to do something right here, so that's why I'm kind of not saying anything. Okay. So how about gold? Isn't that exactly what we expected to see? 5 minute close on gold. Here it is. Strong momentum. Strong momentum. This is pretty decent price action from gold. You know, like I said, it's whenever you've got such a strong bullish momentum, it's kind of like you just wait for a bit of a pullback and then you're looking for another entry. And whoever managed to get into buy positions down here, if you guys got out of your trade, this is what you have to do. You wait for a little bit of a pullback and then you're expecting the next move towards the upside. Anyways, watch out for this continuation to the upside. Gold has been giving us the best opportunities for the past couple of months, and it just continues to do so. But anyways, I'm gonna end the session right here. You guys make sure to join the free Telegram channel. There are links in the description below this video, below this stream. Make sure to subscribe to this channel here on YouTube, Trendline Forex Global. I do live sessions like this twice a week, giving you the best setups, and it's all completely for free. If you want to take your trading to the next level, if you really want to become serious, if you want to learn multiple trading strategies for every market conditions, whether market is going bearish, whether it's going um, bullish, even when we're trading sideways, it's all in our mentorship program. You can learn more than 15-20 strategies, suitable for every market condition. What take profit are you looking for on gold? um I can't even like, if we're talking about kind of a long-term take profits, obviously overall I'm expecting for gold to again create all-time highs. But if you are talking about, let's say, this entry right here, I would expect for the market to break above this structure and continue higher. So what does that mean? Well, the next level to watch out for will be right around here. So what do we have? uh let's say, let me just check this out. So let's say right around 3042, I would say, maybe even a little bit higher. Just keep in mind that we have this high right here around 3044, 3045. Okay, so if you got into that trade right here, I would say 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Don't get too greedy because we can still see a pullback like this, right? But I feel like we're going to break above this high. And by the way, if again, I'm going to say the same thing, if price comes to test the previous highs right around the, this level up here, and you see reversal signals, you then just move your stops to break even or exit your trade in profit and look for another entry. All right. um, and and then just wait for another pullback and another entry again. This is pretty much how I would manage my trade. So what about euro dollar and pound dollar? I'm curious to know whether someone managed to enter a trade here. If you guys remember, I talked about potential entries above, those rejection wicks on both pound dollar and euro dollar. Okay, so now we have this breakout. Again, I feel like we're going to continue higher, right? Just have a look at the 1 hour time frame. Such a strong bullish signal. Okay, anyways, keep that in mind. Make sure to manage your trades wisely, and I'll see you guys in the next session. You're welcome, Balaji. I'll see you in the next one, buddy. All right, bye everyone.